So there is not this one way to mix things. There are millions of ways. You just have to find your own way to do it. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. As you can see, we got our Christmas tree and it wasn't that much hard work for me as last year now that we got the car. I don't know if you remember last year, I had to carry it all the way here, take it with me on the tram. It was just crazy. This year, way easier. We just went to that place. First one?
No.
I looked around for the perfect tree. I think that's the one.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And it went really quick, effortless. It was the first tree we actually picked. Got it here back home and Vanessa decorated it and now it's standing there. Should maybe turn on the light. Ta-da! Looks pretty good. Vanessa knows how to do these things. I don't, but I know a whole lot about music. So today another edition of track submits. That's the segment where you send me tracks, I give you feedback here on the vlog. I picked today 5 tracks that I really like. The quality overall was extremely good this time. If you want to send me your track to get feedback, there's a link down below in the description. Just add your track, fill out the form, and it might end up in the next track submit edition. There's also another giveaway today. As you know, I'm doing a giveaway every day up until the end of the year, no, up until Christmas. So I already gave away SoundCloud repost, mixing, mastering, and today there will be actually a spot for a guaranteed spot for the next edition of Track Submit. But let's get right into it. The first track is by Gucci Machine. It's called Share With Me. Cool G-House track that definitely works in the club as it is. I like it. The mixing is okay. There is not really a lot that needs to be improved. For me personally, it's a little bit too hectic, especially like in the top part, or like too many hats going on. Maybe try reducing them or deleting some of them or not having them all play at the same time. But other than that, it's definitely a good track that could be released on a label like Bunny Tiger. I released with them a couple of years ago, so maybe just get in contact with them. Try to get it out. That's definitely something that would work for a club. The next one is by Arctic Hunter. It's called Frozen. Let's listen. So a very solid track. The sound design is on point, the mixing is on point. There is not anything that I could complain about. I think the next step might be actually just adding vocals to it. I think this one with full vocals would really work, but I'm not sure if the artist is into vocals. Some people just like to keep it as an instrumental. I don't know, there's nothing I can say. As I said, this week it was really strong. It's actually me giving feedback, but feedback also means to say if it's good, and this is really good. And I think this artist is at a point where it's just about like keep on doing what you do and improve a little bit by a little bit. There's not really anything I could say that would be like the next step than just refining. It's hard. Once you reach that point as an artist, you make progress very, very slowly. It's like about getting those last 10% right, which always takes the longest. So yeah, congrats to this really cool track. Let's get right into the next one. This was by Sika, The City Without You. It's, yeah, more experimental, electronic, very deep ambient sound. I like it. I mean, the mixing is different than what I'm used to and what would work more in a club environment or in a pop song radio environment. It's way more shifted to the deeper frequencies. Very strong kick, very strong bass, only a little on the top end. Like everything is really shifted to the bassy side, and it still kind of works. I mean, it's a good example for a song that is mixed differently. It's not the standard way to mix it, but it still works. It's still working in itself. The elements to each other are placed right, and it just gives this song also a different vibe. So there is not this one way to mix things. There are millions of ways. You just have to find your own way to do it and maybe get inspired by other people's songs, how they actually got mixed. So this one, yeah, definitely works as a down-tempo ambient track. Nothing to complain about. Next up, by Lucas Nast, it's called LSFU.
Tonight I feel so lost. Maybe you could set me free. Let's end this once and for all.
Also here, a good song. The vocals, they fit, it works. The mixing could be a little bit improved, especially like the bass line. It's always playing with the kick, which makes it disappear, and it doesn't build up any groove. So I would play it in a different rhythm so that the bass line is also playing between the kicks. That's actually where it's the strongest. If you make it play with the kick, they two just compete, and you will have to use a lot of side chaining. So every time the kick hits, the bass gets reduced, which makes the bass disappear kind of whenever it's just playing with the kick. So just a different bass rhythm, and I think this track could be improved. I love the build up. I'm not such a huge fan of the chopped vocals. They're a little bit repetitive and start to get annoying, but that's really a matter of taste. So just go with whatever you like. I mean, at the end, you as an artist, you have full control over your creative process, so just go for whatever you love. So that's actually already it for today's track submit. I will spend the rest of the day with over 200 emails that piled up over the past 2 days that I couldn't take care of because of that massive hangover from yesterday.
I'm dying, guys, I'm dying.
That happened to me because of the day before that, partying, DJing. I mean, you probably already saw it, was pretty wild. If you haven't, go check out the past 2 vlogs, very interesting. Team MBL visited me, we hang out a little, and yeah, just beer, gin tonic, and then the massive hangover. And I really can't wait for the next edition of track submits. I try to do them at least every 2 weeks. Next time, guaranteed, the 2 persons that will win today's giveaway. I will give away 2 guaranteed spots for the next feedback session. All you have to do is subscribe, enable notifications, and leave a feedback down below for one of those 5 tracks of today. And I will randomly pick 2 people that then can submit me their songs, and I will guaranteed feature them in the next edition. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me now. Yeah, emails.
No one compares to you when it comes to how you do the crazy things you do with the body you